I think there may be an element of the latter as well, because inflation expectations have continued to move up. It's all in people's individual thinking, and you can't. It's hard to say. It's not something the committee debates in terms of what the outlook is for 2023. So I'm a little bit speculating, which I shouldn't do. But I wouldn't surprise me if there's an element for some people in seeing the inflation performance that we've had and thinking that I have more confidence that we could see inflation above 2%, that it may not be as hard to do that as we thought, and that inflation expectations may move up to a level. They were really at a level that was kind of a little below 2%. They might move up as a consequence of this, or as a consequence of the new framework. We did see inflation expectations moving up in the wake of the announcement of the framework, but we don't really know that. So ultimately, I think it's consistent with both those things.
Thank you. Now we'll go to Greg Robb at MarketWatch.
Hi, thank you for taking my question. Chair Powell, I'm just looking at the forecast, and the one thing I just don't think it's been talked about all that much is how much the Fed thinks that the economy is going to slow next year. I mean, are we looking at a scenario of a slowing economy next year as with higher inflation? And what do you think about that?
We're looking at an economy that will not have the degree of fiscal support. The fiscal support in the forecasts is much less than it was this year. But you've still got a very strong growth, well above the longer run potential output of the economy. You've got growth meaningfully above that, and inflation is lower next year in all of our forecasts. I think the range of core PCE forecasts for next year is 1.7 to 2.5 in 2022 and 2 to 2.3 in 2023. So you're right. You're seeing. I can't remember the number, but it might be in the 3.5% growth for next year. That's a really good year. Coming on the back of a 7% growth year, that's a really good year. That's a year with a lot of momentum. That'll cause significant job creation.